This is TalkAlley.
Hi, hi
Hi,
Mike.
hi Maria. So happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday,
It
everyone.
turned out to be a sunny Sunday because earlier was a bit cloudy. But yeah,
I'm
so
sorry.
the sound this way.
Yeah, uh,
How's the
everything
sound
okay?
now?
Can you hear it now? Because there wasn't any video. Now
So
it's
okay, yeah.
okay.
So
Okay, great.
one more time. So yeah, um, yeah. Today is a sunny Sunday. It was a bit cloudy today, but it turned out really well. So happy Sunday for everyone,
Happy Sunday, everyone, and
and
of course, yeah.
thank you for
Uh,
tuning in.
yes, Mike. We wanted our 2023 episodes to inspire people.
Yes, Maria, and new year, new start. That's why we have in our line up for a line today of a new individuals who have accomplished their work through contributing into the community through art, music, love, kindness, and so much more to make more of the world and to make it a better place. Right,
Okay, so
Michael Jackson.
it's going to be an exciting year, Mike. And for collaborations and sponsorship, please drop us a message by our page or email us at talkalley.original@gmail.com.
Yes, correct. So before we begin introducing our guest, Maria, this episode is supported by SMDC. Every single day, SM touches the lives of millions of people through its stores, malls, banks, and hotels and leisure facilities. Now, Filipinos can live in style, comfort, and convenience with SM Development Corporation.
Please watch.
The Philippines is one of the fastest growing economies in Asia. Recognizing the improved economic landscape, all three major credit agencies, Moody's, S&P, and Fitch, have awarded an investment grade rating for the country. Moreover, a population of over 100 million, the 12th largest in the world, and a young median age of 23 signifies a large growth potential. Overseas Filipino worker remittances, which is now over $27 billion per year, continues to drive consumer spending and investment into greater heights in the country. Clearly, the Philippines' solid economic footprint and favorable demographics make it an exciting investment destination. With the burgeoning economy, property values of residential developments, particularly those in prime locations, are steadily increasing. Rental yields are over 7% in the past years, which is one of the best in Asia. With the increase in values of residential properties, rental rates are also expected to increase. Attractive rental yields combined with increasing property values make investing in Philippine properties very appealing. In the Philippines, one of the most trusted brands is SM Prime. SM Prime is a subsidiary of SM Investments Corporation, the biggest company in the Philippines in terms of market value, which has core businesses in banking, retail, and real estate. Over the years, SM Prime has emerged as the largest integrated property developer in the country, offering innovative and sustainable lifestyle cities with the development of malls, residences, offices, hotels, and convention centers. SM Prime currently has over 50 malls in the Philippines, 3 of which are listed among the world's 10 largest malls, namely SM Mega Mall, SM North EDSA, and SM Mall of Asia. In China, SM Prime operates 6 malls, namely SM City Xiamen, SM City Jinjiang, SM City Chengdu, SM City Suzhou, SM City Chongqing, and SM City Zhubo. SM Tianjin will be added to the list as the biggest freestanding mall in the world when it opens in 2018. SMDC, a unit of SM Prime, commits itself on providing people with luxurious urban residential properties with convenient access to malls at a price within reach. SMDC's properties are strategically situated in key areas across Metro Manila, specifically in the prime areas of Makati, Ortigas, Quezon City, Pasay, and Parañaque. Many properties offer easy access to railways and public transportation within a convenient distance to schools or universities and malls. At present, monthly rental rates can reach up to 50,000 pesos for a 2-bedroom unit, delivering solid returns for existing property investors. Make SMDC your next investment.
So yes, for inquiries, please contact us here at Talk Alley by sending us and message us. You may also email us to talkalley.original@gmail.com. for more information. So if you have questions with our guests later, please write them in the comments section below. And of course, you can now support us by sending us stars. Also, please do follow our page. We also have an Instagram account, TikTok, YouTube channel, so you can watch more of the shows that you might have missed. And then for our guest today, she's a Filipino artist based in Switzerland and founder of PAMPINAY, an awardee of the 100 most influential women in the world by the Filipino Women's Network and the 2021 Presidential Pamana ng Pilipino Awardee. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to TalkAlley, Miss Pamela Gotanko Hook. Hello, Pamela. It's really nice having
Hi,
you
magandang
again.
hapon po.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi,
Thank you for
Pam.
your time.
Thank you for inviting me. It's really an honor that you share your platforms to Filipino artists like me. I have to apologize for my voice though. I told Maria that I was under the weather for quite some time.
Mhm.
I regained my voice yesterday, and I was really hoping yesterday that it'll be much better. I hope this will do.
All is good. We fully understand.
Yes, we
So,
can hear you very clearly.
yes.
Perfectly. Uh, okay.
Before we proceed to our topic, I do want to know how's the weather in your place now?
Pardon?
How's the weather in the place right now?
Oh, I think it's probably like yours. It's a bit overcast. It's raining. It's
Mhm.
kind of strange actually because it's kind of warm.
Yeah,
Usually.
Yes.
it's
Yes, we have
true.
to thank that to global warming. Are you close to Bern? Are you close to Zurich?
No, I am close to Zurich.
Zurich,
Uh,
okay. Mm-hmm.
Actually, just in the border of Zurich, and my canton is already called Aargau, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 5 minutes to the border, so I'm closer to Zurich City.
Okay, and how
Pam,
long? Yeah.
how long have you been living in Switzerland?
Now, about 14 years.
Oh,
Okay.
14
Okay.
years. Been a
Okay.
while.
Yes.
So yes, of course, since it's the middle of January, Happy New Year to you as well.
Yes,
Um,
Happy New Year. Yeah.
what are you looking forward to this 2023?
It's been great so far, for me.
Hmm.
There's many things to be thankful for. 2022 has been a blessing, and I'm really grateful for that. I'm just hoping that 2023 will be a year to be able to sustain
Hmm.
whatever my advocacy is, whatever I'm doing, both in my art, in my the clothing line, and also for the family front, and of course, health for everyone. But most of all, I hope that we will finally be able to get rid of pandemic, and that we will somehow be able to return to normality, for everyone.
Yes.
Mhm.
You used to work for international airlines and
Yes.
became a professional visual artist and have participated in 54 group and solo shows in major cities worldwide. Now you have added another addition to your already impressive resume. Let's talk about your wearable art, Pampinay. What's the story behind it, and how and when did it happen?
Yeah, so I was first in the airline. Then, when I quit the airline, I became a visual artist in Switzerland when I moved here. Pampinay came about at the height of the pandemic. So, March of 2021, when everyone was in lockdown, and Filipinos all over the world, we all miss coming home. We Filipinos are warm people, and we wanted to get in touch with people and get
Yes.
together. But I think at that time, we were not allowed to do that. And each of us, we have our own something that we miss,
Yes.
So I also miss something. I wasn't at my best because I like seeing people, I like seeing friends and family. So I went down here in my atelier, and I started painting. That's really unusual from what I used to paint.
Mhm.
This time I thought, okay, I'd paint something that's something that I miss. So I wrote the word, and I painted myself saying I want pinakbet, and that's that one there, towards the end.
Okay.
So that was the first painting. I want pinakbet. To me, I love pinakbet as a dish, but to me, pinakbet is not just the dish. It's probably everything that we miss during the pandemic. It's my reunion with family at home and friends.
Mm.
It's traveling, or like Filipino events at the embassy, or an apero at the gallery, my exhibits. Those are my pinakbet. So that's why I said, I want pinakbet. Then I posted it on social media, and a lot of people responded. They were saying, let's print it on T-shirt, let's print it on something. Can we order? And then my longtime friend, Christian Villaro, who's based in the UK, is feeling the same thing. She's been asking me to actually print my artwork in clothing since 2016. But at that time, I really did not see the point because there was no need. So we said, if we're gonna do this, we do it right. Let's do it where other women in the Philippines, especially in the economically challenged areas, to be able to earn from it. So that was the start. And then we just wanted to sell to our family and friends in Europe, who miss the Filipinos. So we started creating artwork that's based on Filipino humor, like ay magtira kayo ng balat ng lechon or walang rice, something like that. Yeah, and then we also incorporated the weaving from the tribes of the north and of the south. So we created a clothing that would help Filipino women from different parts of the Philippines to create one clothing. And we got an immense support from friends and family. Then eventually, even those that we don't know. So we thought, I mean, it's a social project. We should continue doing it. And up to now, we're grateful that, we're surviving.
Okay.
Okay. So, Pam, that's really wonderful and very inspiring. But were there also problems? What were the problems that you encountered during the pandemic when you were
It,
starting PAMPINAY?
it was very challenging. To start a business during the pandemic was already a challenge, at first. My husband thought I was mad when I said that, we're going to start this. But then another challenge that we face is we're working remotely. We are both based in Europe. I'm in Switzerland and she's in London. So all the designs are made here. And because we take pride on saying that it's 100% made in the Philippines. So we don't want anything, because it's a social project. No, we wanted them to earn from it. So that's a challenge. Distance is a challenge. Time is a challenge. Checking of the material, checking of the result is a challenge. But I think, if you really put your heart into something, you'd probably do it. Yeah.
So, did you have any hesitations, or were you afraid to do business in a pandemic? I mean, we were barely went out of the house. Did in the beginning everything went probably
Yeah,
online and
it's
over the
yeah,
network, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
You were like,
I think because we didn't think that we were starting a business.
oh,
We think we thought that we wanted to help, the people in the economically challenged areas of the Philippines. It was a social project. So for us, it wasn't a business in the start. So we were not so afraid. We didn't say that, okay, we're going to invest this much and it wasn't about the return. At that time, it was about what you can give.
mhm.
We are just addressing a problem that the pandemic posed to some of the women's that's less unfortunate, in the Philippines. So we thought, yeah, let's do this. So we were so brave and we were not afraid to lose anything because, we're doing something from the heart.
Okay.
So, Pam, in 2021, you received the Pamana ng Filipino Award. That's really, a very high recognition in our country because it's a presidential award conferred on overseas Filipino individuals who, in exemplifying the talent and industry of the Filipino, have brought the country honor and recognition through excellence and distinction, the pursuit of their work and profession. How did you take this in? Do you feel more responsible now as an artist and an entrepreneur? But before you answer that question, well, let's take a short break.
So
Sure.
yes, for your door-to-door balikbayan cargo, we would like to
Service.
services here in Germany. Contact the reliable and affordable Filipino business balikbayan cargo and Pinoy online store. They deliver to any destination in the Philippines. They are located at Bernhard Sporerstraße 21 in Öhringen, Germany. You may call them. I'm pulling up the ticker here for this one so the listeners and viewers can read. You can also email them at welcome at filipino-business.de or check out their websites at filipino-business.de for more informations.
Yes, and of course, if you wanna win the giveaway from the Balikbayan Cargo Service here in Germany, please do go to our page to
Yes.
know how to join the giveaway.
Yes, we
So
have giveaways for you, listeners and viewers. This applies only to the residents of the Germany only.
yeah,
So yes,
of course, it's they need to pick it up the cargo, so they
yes,
can't go to China or Thailand to
correct. So
pick
in
them
order
up.
to
So
participate and join, you have to first share and like our page, and
yes,
for the second, tag three of your friends in the comment section of our latest episode. So in the next episode, we will
be
around
announcing the winner, of
announcing the
course.
winners. Okay.
Okay, so
Yes. So
back
Yeah,
to our hanging question.
yeah,
How
with
did
the
you take
question.
it in having been awarded with the Pamana ng Pilipino Award? Do you feel more responsible now as an artist and an entrepreneur? Pam?
It's it's really an honor to be, to be chosen as one of the awardees alongside, other amazing awardees all over the world. So I was really happy. In terms of responsibility, I think, from the moment I migrated outside of the Philippines, I already have taken it my responsibility to promote, the Filipinos, the Philippines, the Filipino culture, abroad. That's why I incorporate it with my art. Yeah, so feeling a bit more responsible, maybe not, but I'm staying the same because I love promoting the Filipino culture anyway, and I love working with different consulates and embassies of the Philippines to promote the culture. It's one of my advocacies, and I'm really happy to do that. Yeah.
okay. And how do you how do you do yourself? Are you because you went from like um, from airline to going into a bigger business?
And the
You yes,
transition.
the transition. You seem like a very humble person, and it seems like it's so much happened. It's a lot to work
What
It's
is
around,
Mike
right?
trying to say
Yes,
is that being the fashion industry must be a mayhem. It's
yes,
kind of crazy in the fashion industry, right? And
yeah.
you
Well, the
have to
trans
meet, yeah, exactly. You have to meet deadlines,
mm,
collaborations with
true.
other
Yeah,
designers. Organizing must be a challenge,
yes,
especially during
yeah.
the pandemic. So how do you balance work and life?
yeah. Work-life balance.
Transition from, yeah, especially with different industries, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in the airline, transitioning to becoming a visual artist, and then to sorry, to becoming a designer. I think I take it as day goes by, and if you follow your heart, and it's a passion, at the same time, that it's doing good for a lot of people,
Mm-hmm.
or not, it doesn't have to be for a lot, but to some, I think you will be guided in a way that it's hard to make a mistake, so yeah, I was just following my heart, and I am also very grateful that I have the support of many wonderful friends and family and Philcoms. It's really all about relationships with people. If you have good relationship with people, if you respect and value their relationship, they would do the same to you. So it wasn't really very difficult for me because I'm blessed with with the people around me. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So, what's your favorite part about being a fashion designer?
I still couldn't say that I'm a fashion designer. I I am a visual artist. It's hard to say because sometimes I design clothes. Yeah, it's a social project. We do this, but I don't have the technical skills that a lot of fashion designers really work hard for. So they are very technical, but probably, yeah, I design clothes. It's just sometimes it's very new to me. So I still
Mm-hmm.
call myself as a visual artist, but yeah, the challenge is not knowing those technical skills that they do. I have an idea, I draw it, I work with my seamstresses, but every piece that we make comes from different parts of or different communities. The beading would come from the Tibuli in South Cotabato, and the fabric would come from Abra in Mountain Province or Inabel in Iloco. And then they bring all of that in Manila and we create it there in Manila. So one piece of clothing comes from different communities, something that like that. And that's really our vision. That's my and Christian's vision, to create a clothing that's worked by different communities. So sometimes it's a challenge, when things are not there, and like we, we actually have to make several samples to be able to come up with something because it's a social project. We don't have budgets to hire, like professionals who would, do things for us. So we had to discover it ourselves. Yeah, then I had to, me and Christian had to learn more. Although Christian is more versed, she's because she came from a family of sewers. They know the seamstresses. So, she has the knowledge, but it's a challenge for us to do this. But like I said, anything, if you put your heart into it,
Okay.
we
So
get
this
past
this this it really sounds to me like this is being a fashion designer.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. To be honest, you have the know-how and everything, the
Yeah,
professionalism.
because well, she does art already, and she
Yes.
just had to collaborate both
Mm.
the art and fashion. So
Yes.
it's
Correct.
all there. So that's why it's called Pampina is a wearable art, because we are wearing her art now through
Yes.
clothing. So what's the least favorite part of being a fashion designer?
Um,
Sure, there are a few, but what do
in
you
the
think is
be-
top of the list?
in the beginning, when we first had our fashion show, we didn't really know what to expect, so we didn't realize how it was in backstage because I had exhibitions and all that. So in the beginning, that's something that I didn't really like the rush because
Hmm.
with the exhibitions, everything is it's organized. You're given the time to to display your artworks and all this. But with a fashion show, everything was so fast, changing and all that.
Mm.
And I don't get to see my show. We don't get to see
Yeah,
our show because we
Yes.
are in
that'd be nice.
backstage.
Yeah.
We are
Backstage.
dressing the models and we're making sure that everything was okay. So we only get to see our show
Mm.
in a camera afterwards. Yeah,
Yes. So
I
you
think that's
are
my favorite
you are
part.
backstage and you're orchestrating the whole fashion show. So the video that we saw just earlier, was that the first fashion show that you were talking about, or is that
No, that was the second.
the
That was the
second? Oh,
second that was in the US in Las Vegas. The first one is we were grateful for the Philippine Embassy in Bern
mhm.
under Ambassador Dennis Lepatan and Madame
Yes.
Lepatan. They gave us the opportunity to first launch Pampinay
Hmm.
in Bern. Yeah.
Okay, I see it was a great success. I really love the graffiti, the setup, and then also, of course, the outfits and the costumes you say in a fashion show. It was really a good success.
Yes.
Thank you.
So, what skills, according to you, are necessary for a successful fashion designer? If someone who inspires to be a fashion designer would
In
ask.
fashion design,
Yeah.
um, well, I mean, who am I really to say that? But yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't know the technical skills,
Mm,
but I think it's more of the passion,
mm,
the heart. If you are really into it and you have designs that you believe in, and at the same time, this could probably create impact on other people. Yeah, to me, based on experience, works. But of course, there are so many talented designers out there, fashion designers, especially Filipinos, so many very talented Filipino fashion designers, but because of pure talent and, pure imagination. So I really salute all of them. They've been an inspiration. I have many fashion designer friends who are also very supportive of us. So, yeah, so I think having someone to look up to, that's also another thing that could make you successful. And willingness to learn, being open to, to learning. Yeah, I think those are the qualities of on how, they could achieve being a, you know being successful in this field. At the same
Mhm.
time, of course, you have to set yourself apart, your designs and what you do to other people.
Okay, so how you look really? Of course, you've been in the airline, and we know that people who work in the airline are very fashionable, right?
Yes.
They're good looking, presentable, and fashionable as
Hmm.
well. How do you stay up to date regarding fashion?
um I think for me it's really weird because it's really not about staying up to date,
Mm-hmm.
because i'm I don't really follow fashion trend. It's like for me, it, ever since 2011, when I discovered that how beautiful wearing all this ikat and Filipino fabric on my exhibits, I always wear that already. So I really don't follow fashion trend.
Mm.
So that's the same thing that we apply to Pampinay.
Mm-hmm.
We put together something that we think is nice and that people can relate to. That's classic, timeless, comfortable, and doesn't go out of style. So for me, I think trend is not important. It's about, we always tell people to buy clothing that is meaningful, that could last long, so that you don't end up buying something and throwing it after 7 use that could end up polluting the planet, because they end up in landfills.
Mhm.
That's why the second collection, I mean the third collection that we showed with the Swiss Embassy in the Philippines, is about recycling, upcycling fashion. So all the materials that we use on that collection is from a secondhand shop in Switzerland and in the Philippines, incorporating Filipino fabric. Because we want people to, we want to encourage them to do thoughtful buying instead of buying by following trends. Buy according to your need and your style. You have to develop a style that's yours, that's not dictated by, I think, just my piece.
Okay.
Yes,
Um,
the same advocacy of Emma Watson, Hermione Granger from
Hmm.
Harry Potter. She has been wearing in award ceremonies and, you know, uh, wherever she's a guest in big events, upcycled clothing. She's
yeah.
always been an advocate of that as well, and
I
that's
mean,
really fantastic.
yeah, I
Mm.
don't, I don't know how much impact we're gonna make, but at least, a little something, to do and to encourage people could probably create a ripple of effect. Yeah. So if
That-
we become conscious on our buying, not keep buying so much and
Mm.
ending up throwing it anyway. Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, also think that's a good approach and method to like decouple yourself from the trend and
Mm.
what's already there, because you can always say, oh, isn't that from the last season, or and you see that fashion also repeats itself. Yeah.
And of
yes,
course, the materials
Mm.
coming from the Philippines is really good.
Yes.
Our Barong Tagalog that you have has
Mm.
been here for decades and
Yeah.
it's still good.
Hmm.
My Filipinianas, also everything that I bought from the Philippines with our
yeah,
materials, organic materials,
Organic
are
materials.
and
still
it's
with me. I
really
mean,
beautiful. Yeah, and
exactly.
I mean, in Pampinay, we try to encourage also like Filipinos all over the world to, I mean, wear Filipiniana anytime you can. So that's why we try to create Filipinianas that's on a casual look, something that you can wear on an everyday thing, but shows your culture, shows your roots wherever we are. I mean, to so that the second generation or the following generation will be proud of their roots. It's about creating a national pride
Yes.
also for us.
I do. I do practice the same thing. I mean, as much as I can when I go back to the Philippines, I really acquire pieces from designers, like
Mm.
from shoes to bags to clothing,
Yeah,
everything Filipino.
Yes.
Like
And
my shoes, the shoes that I bought from this designer are still,
Manila.
yeah, are still perfect.
mhm.
They're still
Yes.
in
And
perfect
they are
shape.
so unique, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but and also you're helping small and medium enterprises in the
Yes.
Exactly, and
Philippines.
they're so affordable. That's why,
Mhm.
every balikbayan who's going back to the Philippines, please do practice this as well.
Mhm.
Bring back
Mhm.
this, items from our country, or if they are available already here, like Pampinay, please do, support
Yeah.
our local designers. So
Yes.
And
there,
one
Yes.
thing I
yes,
noticed when we attend formal events like weddings and all that, and if
yeah,
I wear my clothing, my Filipiniana, or not even Filipiniana, the tribal outfit, the ikat, I look completely different from the rest, and I love it.
yeah,
It makes me
Yes.
so
stand
unique.
out. Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
very unique. I get a lot of compliments as well.
Yes. I know that you love to wear your copy shells.
Yes,
Yes, necklace and
yes,
Yes.
everything.
yes.
Me too.
So,
Um,
one question for me: where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Big question.
oh, I hope I'm still doing things like this. Yeah. I hope, like I said, I hope it will be sustainable.
Mm.
Yeah, but we follow a slow fashion approach, meaning I don't think we will be making in thousands. That's really not the business plan for us. But of course, we wanted to replicate. We created a space called Bayanihan Spirit. It's a co-working space for seamstresses in economically challenged areas. So we put sewing machines there, and women can actually use that sewing machine and the space, to create Pampinay clothing or even from other designers. So the hope is that we are able to replicate that concept to different parts in the Philippines. Hopefully. It sounds
Yes.
so big. So like we're hoping that someday, yeah, we'll be able to do that.
Yes.
So we have
God
a
willing.
question
That's
here,
right.
Mike. How do you have any favorite artists that inspire your art?
Yeah, I have many. I mean, Frida Kahlo
Oh,
you know, is
actually have a painting of her.
yeah, really, yes. And of course, Gustav Klimt, because I
Yeah.
love colors, yeah,
Mm.
bursting of colors. Yeah, Louise Bourgeois was also Swiss artist, and many others. Yeah, and I take inspirations, from all of them. And
Mm.
of course, female artists. Yeah, I love to follow.
It's just the her prints are really eye catching. I can see from the background.
Thank you.
I'm
Yes.
such an
Yes.
avid art lover and collector myself, so I really am fascinated with everything.
Wow.
I
Yes.
make sure whenever I go home that I bring pieces like paintings,
Mm.
here.
Yeah.
Of course.
And
And
in
it's
the
really hard
Philippines.
to bring paintings now. You have to have certificate from
Oh,
the
really?
Philippine Museum. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
So
that.
I get them certified from the local museum, and then they get the certifications from over there.
Oh,
Because
okay. So I think they just take
having
take note of what's leaving the country. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
know, but I try my best.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
So, Pam, do you have an upcoming show?
Yes. May I promote it? Yeah.
of
Yes,
course,
please do.
Yes. Yeah, we are fortunate to be part of the House of Icons Fashion Week, London, on the 18th of February, and we are going to be on segment 2 at 5:45 in the afternoon. But we have a pop-up shop, during February 18 from 12 in the afternoon until I think 8 or 9 p.m.
yeah.
So, friends in London, if you are around the area, Leonardo Royal Hotel by St. Paul's Cathedral, please come by either at the show. You can buy the ticket through Eventbrite, or you can come to the pop-up shop, at the exhibitions area. It's for free. It's open to everyone from 12 o'clock. Yeah, we would love to see you there. We have some items, great items for you. And yeah, so yeah, that's our next show.
So our
Okay.
friends there in London, MJ, hello. So you're there in London already. Please do invite your friends
Yes,
to come up and visit the pop-up shop of Pampinay there, and just wave a Philippine flag. I'm sure hundreds will come.
Yes.
yeah, there are several designers. So there's, I think, from different parts of the world.
Yes.
And what the House of Icons does is really amazing. they gave platforms to emerging artists like like us from different parts of the world to showcase in London during the Fashion Week. So it's really amazing. They're very inclusive, um, yeah, and very supportive. So
Yeah,
I'm
Her
happy. It's every time.
Majesty, yeah, Her Majesty Queen Circuit of Thailand will be participating as well. So we'll
Okay.
be
Yes,
bringing.
because I think Thailand, they've been supporting their designers to
Mm,
promote the Thai silk.
yeah,
Yeah, so they will be there at the event.
Royal
And I
visit.
think this year we have two Filipino, us and Jay Layson.
yeah,
Mhm.
of
Mm.
course.
Okay.
So there's going to be two, and please, of course, our Filipino community is really, really large in the UK, and I
Yes.
hope they
Yes,
fully
yeah,
support.
Yes.
yeah.
So
So thank you for support, and we will also posting these informations about the Fashion Week in London in our comment section and in all our channels.
yes. So what
Thank
advice
you.
would you give to those who want to become or start a career
I
as a
think
fashion designer, as an artist here in Europe?
sorry. Yeah, I think it's more about really following your heart, keeping your dreams alive, but at the same time, working hard. We have
Mm,
to we have to keep our values, in place, and hard work beats nothing. Yeah, it should be worked upon. We should not always rely on miracles and all this. It's really a lot of hard work and passion. Yeah, and I always tell people that for me, success is not really measured by two metrics of fame, money, or I mean, three metrics of fame, money, or power. It's really about the impact you create on other people's lives, and having an advocacy in both your personal and professional life. Because if you anchor your work to an advocacy, it's really hard to make a mistake. Yeah.
Okay.
that's right. So please, everyone who wants to be an artist like Pam, please do take note of that. So before we end our conversation with Pam, of course, this beautiful conversation we have, and it's such an honor to be with her, with her achievements, to be a part of this show. We want to ask you four questions that we normally ask all of our guests. It's not related to your job or anything. It's just fun questions. Are you ready?
Okay. Now I'm scared.
No, you don't have to. So here's the first question for you, Pam. So if you were a flavor, what would you be and why?
Lemon, probably.
First time I heard of it.
Yeah.
Lemon. Why lemon?
Well, you use it a lot for everything, but it's
Okay.
sour. Some people thinks it's not, it's not for. Some people find it sour, but they use it for everything.
Yeah, and it's healthy too.
Yeah,
Okay.
And you need it now.
I know. I've been drink. That's probably why, because I've been drinking like a drum of ginger tea and lemon for the past
For
weeks.
healing.
Yeah,
Right. Great. So, second question.
Yes. Second question. If you have a superpower, what would it be?
to make everyone happy.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
that's so nice. I love that. Okay, third question. If you were given a chance to speak to anyone living or dead, who would it be?
Malala Yousafzai,
Why?
this Afghanistan woman.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
What
I
would you
think she's
ask
really
her?
amazing. I created an artwork in her honor.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to know how it was like, and how wonderful that she was able to turn it around and be an influence to young women in Afghanistan. So
That's right.
Okay. Um,
And final
the final
question.
question: if you were to describe your life in a song right now, what song would it be? And you have to sing it.
We wanted
oh
you to
my
sing
god.
it, but since you're
Yeah. So
the only exception.
yes.
But what song would it be? Maybe Mike can
Oh,
sing it.
uh, oh my god, I can't really
Think of a song.
this girl is on fire.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
wow. Yes,
Okay.
you
Okay.
are on fire, of
This
course.
girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. I want to do the body roll, but yeah.
Of
Okay,
course,
yes,
Pam, thank you so much for being with us. It's such an honor and a
yes,
pleasure speaking with you because we learned a lot from your work and how passionate you are in just creating beautiful
mm,
things for the
yes.
community and for the world. I hope you continue to stay
Thank you.
kind
Mm.
and stay
Wow.
beautiful.
Yes,
Thank you.
we wish you all the best for your endeavors and your
Of course, the
future.
fashion show.
Yes, the
Yeah.
fashion show that's upcoming. All the best, and yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Waving the
Thank you
Philippine
very
flag
much.
all the time. Thank you.
Once again, thank you very much for sharing your platform. I mean, my partner Christian with Pampinay and I are grateful that we are able to promote our what we do in platforms like yours. Keep safe, stay healthy. Saying it now, stay healthy. Yeah, and thank you once again. Please do keep in touch.
Okay, thank you, Pamela.
Bye.
See
Thank
you.
you also to your listeners for listening. Yeah,
Thank
Okay,
you.
bye.
bye. See you. So yeah.
So that was very inspiring, especially during the pandemic. It was really harsh,
Mm,
right? Everybody, like in the IT industry, we were like, we're so afraid to go out. And we tried to work from home, and we are still working from home because we try to avoid, being infected with COVID,
mm,
the struggles of going out. Always, there was just a fear, constant fear of going out and being exposed to the unknown. And Pam was out there. She was she was creating a business, and it flourished, and she was out there really contacting
mm.
people,
Yes,
working with designers, with models, with collaborators, and that's just amazing.
yes, and
Initially, it wasn't even work. They just wanted to help, right?
yes, correct.
And because of that kindness, you know they just now they're reaping off their hard work.
Yes,
It's very successful
isn't
now.
that like the story that you told me about the woman who like defended that brand with her bag, and then she became a
Oh
brand ambassador?
yeah, that happened in Singapore, I
Singapore,
think.
right? You,
She had Charles and Keith.
yes,
It's a brand, we
mm,
all know it.
mm,
And she shared it on TikTok,
yes,
and she was bashed because she said it's a luxury, the first luxury brand, and everyone was bashing her, and telling her that, oh, it's not a luxury brand, blah blah blah, and everything.
hmm,
So she defended herself, and now she's a brand ambassador for Charles and Keith. Got invited over their office. She
yes,
was toured. She had lunch with the
mm,
founders. Can you
mm,
imagine the founders, the
mm,
creators of Charles and Keith?
yes,
And anyway, it has nothing to do with the pandemic, but there's a lesson out there that you
yes,
shouldn't bash, like Pampinay. For some people and for us, it's already a luxury item because these are pieces that are handmade, and of course, um, created with love by the indigenous people in the Philippines. And you cannot just get these pieces simply by just, going to a department store.
yes,
These are, yeah, individually made with love. And the artwork that Pam made for these items is also created with passion and with love. So these are, I can say, luxury brands
mm,
too. And it actually, luxury brand is up to the person how to define it. What is luxury to you may not be luxury to others, but it's whatever, right, suits one.
yes.
So
So what Maria is trying to say is for the bashers and haters, yeah, mind your own business. Yeah, back at you, and that's also on you.
yeah,
So
so yeah, stay kind, everyone, and stay happy. Like what Pam said, happiness can really go a long way if
yes,
and kindness goes a long way as well. Just keep being kind to one
yes,
another.
keep
So
being kind. And I also want to stress out our supporters for today is the Filipino business, Palipayan Cargo and Pinoy Online Store. Tess Enes is the owner here, so contact as you can see here. You can email also at welcome at filipino-business.de
yeah,
and check out also their website, filipino-business.de.
and of course they have a giveaway. The Filipino. Oh my god, I always say Filipino.
Yes.
Filipino business balikbayan cargo and Pinoy online store. in order to get the voucher
Yeah, can you show the
giveaway.
vouchers maybe? That's,
Oh yeah, so I have it
yeah, we have a few of them. Like
here. It is. So we're gonna mail it to you, whoever you are, next week. And if you want to join the giveaway, please do go to our page and follow the instructions there on the poster
yes,
to get.
please be reminded that it applies only to residents of Germany only.
Yes.
To participate, please share and like our page and tag 3 friends of your
In the
friends in the
comments
comment section for our latest episode.
who reside in Germany, because we're gonna pick one every week. So
Yes.
please join us and win.
Yes, and we would also like to commemorate our sponsor, SM
SMDC.
Touches, SMDC. SM touches the lives of millions of people through its stores, malls, banks, and hotels, and leisure facilities. Now, Filipinos can live in style, comfort, and convenience with SM Development Corporation. So, for inquiries, please contact us here at TalkAlley by sending us messages. You may also email us at talkalley.original@gmail.com. So here,
A quick dip just outside.
Grocery needs? Just a short stroll.
Coming home just a ride away.
Live closer to the things that matter to you. Premier living within reach at Leipzig Residences from SMDC.
so yes, SMDC, and we would thank all the listeners and viewers for joining and tuning in here today. It was a really wonderful episode, also with you, Maria.
Okay, Mike. Okay, we hope to see you again next Sunday with our guest. Who's our guest?
Put
We
here,
have-
Kieran.
Oh, D. Yeah, you'll be meeting French.
Mhm.
A Filipino French woman is going to be our guest next
Bonjour.
week. Bonjour, D. So, hope to see you again next Sunday.
Bye. See
Bye.
you.